Peter Dunn, CEO of Your Money Line and the host of the Pete the Planner podcast, is here with how to keep your money safe. I will never forget the name of your podcast because I think of Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers immediately. Have you heard that before?
I have. And Bob the Builder, too. It's all the same, Adrienne. Anything with alliteration.
Name recognition is golden here. There's a lot of concern of mid-size and regional banks having some troubles here. But as we heard, it's those large depositors who are really the most at stake when it came to SVB and Signature Bank. So should everyday Americans or the everyday entrepreneur be worried right now?
Here's what I've learned. Telling someone to not be worried about their money is not the most effective thing in the world, but I will level set. All right. So there's a couple things. Number one, if you have less than $250,000 in an account, your money is guaranteed by the FDIC if you bank with an FDIC insured bank. So that's good. That means if your bank fails, Adrienne, you're just inconvenienced for probably a day or two until they open back up those deposits. For some people, that's a problem. For others, they can deal with a day or two of disruption. I think the bigger concern is this. If your employer banks with a smaller bank that could theoretically go under, all of those payroll funds that are meant to help you pay your mortgage and your car payment, those are locked up. And so for me, that was the big fear of the SVB thing, is that all of these employees weren't going to get paid. So if I'm someone watching right now, my bigger concern is where my employer banks as opposed to where I bank.
That's such a good way of looking at it because, we do these stories and we say all these numbers and we say all these stats. But the fact is there are everyday people who were waiting in limbo for a few days for their paychecks because of one of these latest bank failures. And people can't do that today, even people who make a sizable income. Lending Club says 63% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, including half of Americans earning more than $100,000 a year. So for those who are watching who are in that scenario, what's some good advice in terms of banking?
Yeah, it's been a weird last couple of years. I don't think you needed me on this morning to tell you that, but it has been. In the last couple of years, $12,800 of government stimulus has gone to the average family of four in America. $12,800. Adrienne, that's to say that if a recession is coming, we're all sort of asleep at the wheel as a household. We don't realize that things have gotten bad. So my advice is this: tighten up a little bit now. Pull back on the reins. We've been overspending as households for the last 24 months pretty handily. Yeah,
I have one more question for you. If your mortgage is with a mid-size or regional bank, any advice there?
The good news about that, Adrienne, is it won't really matter, because if your bank goes under, your mortgage is an asset for someone else to buy, which sounds scary, but your rate's going to stay the same and you're just going to have to pay a different bank, but it won't really affect you.
Okay. Peter Dunn giving us a sigh of relief. Thank you.
Calm down, everybody.
You can find his podcast on iTunes and everywhere else. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.